Hi, this is Dylan. Welcome to my daily trading analysis video. Today is a Monday, 24th of November, and we're gonna start off with the euro against the US dollar. So what you're seeing right here on the charts is a 4-hourly chart, and we do see the price has touched the previous low. Well, because last Friday, Draghi has given a speech, a very dovish one, is that he is very committed, or rather, he reaffirmed his his commitment to broaden asset purchases in order to boost inflation. So that's what has caused the euro to fall against the US dollar by so much. And later on at 5 p.m. we have a German IFO business climate. Basically, it's a business confidence in Germany itself, and there was a piece of news over here saying that right over here, this statement. We've got a weak German economy and this inflation risk. Alright, and that in the absence of any signs of an upturn in the Germany economy anytime, Draghi has the upper hand, and therefore that plays to more euro weakness ahead. Right, so with this statement itself, it does point to a more dovish a euro, and therefore right here we'll just be expecting price to retrace further. Maybe we can zoom into 1-hourly chart. Alright, plot the Fibonacci retracement, and so that later on during the news itself you'll know which are the levels to look out for if price were to appreciate and touches any of the level. Alright, so you just got to know what the resistance level over here before the news. So end of the day, well, euro is definitely still very bearish against the US dollar. And if price were to fall further, here are the few levels. The support level of 1.2297, exhaustion level at the Fibonacci expansion 141.4%, followed by 1.2216, final exhaustion level 161.8%. So yes, and of course we are seeing that there's a falling trend channel over here. So well, pretty much euro is most likely to fall further later on. Right, so next we have the New Zealand dollar against the US dollar. So what we have been observing is that there is a head and shoulder formation. Alright, just gonna plot with lines over here to make it clear. Alright, you can see that this is the first shoulder. Alright, came down, touches this level, went up right to the top, forming the head, came down again, forming the second, ready to form the second shoulder, touches here. Alright, or rather it closes right at the same level, and right now we are seeing price a little bit kind of well, uncertain. Alright, but the fact is that the requirements for the head and shoulder are presented, so there's still a chance for the New Zealand dollar to fall against the US dollar right here. And if we are to zoom into the H1 chart, alright, so the thing is that for the second shoulder itself, although the high is a little bit higher than the first shoulder, but there was a very strong pullback which helps it to close at least slightly below the first shoulder. That makes it still valid, and therefore we are expecting price to fall further from here onwards. And right now it is a pretty good price to go for short, and the risk is really rather small for the kind of profit that we are looking right here. Right back to the 4-hourly chart, it can fall potentially all the way to 0.7722. So yep, this is up to personal decision. So just make sure to control your risk for this trade if you were to enter. Next we have the pound against the US dollar. Right, based on the current structure itself, we do see that the support level, I'm just going to remove this already, is being broken, but we're just going to talk about this support level over here at 1.5613. We do see that this is a pretty strong support level, and price seems to be about to rebound from here. All right. But if you look closer to it, it does kind of look like an inverse head and shoulder, although the formation itself is not that clear. But if you were to see price starts to appreciate, then we'll just take a look at this level, which is supposedly the neckline of the inverse head and shoulder. And if it were to break above, then the first level that we're gonna look at is at the price of 1.5821, retracement level of 38.2%, and also the final exhaustion level for this retracement itself. So just have to wait for price to appreciate a little bit from here. And if it were to fall, then we'll be looking at the final exhaustion level of 1.5447. Right, so that's for pound against the US dollar. Next, we have the dollar against the yen. Price has already broken above the exhaustion level of 141.4%, the price of 117.92, and we are seeing the price is still spiraling around the 22 moving averages. Still kind of supported over there, but you're just seeing a lot of sideways movement, a lot of uncertainty over here, and we can expect price to make a breakthrough very soon, but just take note that it has already broken this exhaustion level right here, and therefore we are expecting price to gain further all the way to 119.72, final exhaustion level 161.8%. So you might want to place a buy stop, sell stop, to capture this trend itself, right? And based on the structure, well, it kind of seems like price is about to appreciate soon. So just take a look, just watch out for this pair. Alright, so that's for the dollar against the US dollar. Next, I would like to touch on Australia against the US dollar. I'm just going to remove all this thing. Alright, good. So what I observe over here is that there is a symmetrical triangle forming right here. Alright, let me just plot it. Alright, as you can see, there is a symmetrical triangle forming, and the price has rebounded from the bottom, and we are seeing appreciating, moving closer towards the top of the symmetrical triangle. At the same time, that level itself coincides with the 200 moving averages that has been proven to be a pretty strong resistance, although not that quite accurate, I would say. But this would be a additional support for this resistance level over here at the top of this of the symmetrical triangle. So just gonna wait for price to touch this level and to see if there's a setup to go for the short opportunity. All right, that's as simple as it is for the Australia against the US dollar. Well, of course, we can also plot the Fibonacci retracement. Let's see what price is that. All right, that is somewhere at the retracement level of 50%, so that itself gave a additional support that this resistance level might be a strong one, and there's a short opportunity for this. Alright, next just gonna look at Australia dollar against New Zealand dollar. So what happened is that let's zoom on to day one chart. We do see that there is a range, a very huge range forming over here. Alright, it's pretty obvious. So price has touched the bottom. Alright, zooming into the 4-hourly chart, we do see that the this level at 1.100, almost 100 flat, is kind of a resistance right now, and we are seeing that price is about to fall. So if it falls further and touches the bottom of this whole range at the price of 1.0930, then this could be an opportunity to go for a long. Alright, but also do take note that there is a possibility that price might just break below, and of course the next level we're going to look at is at the at this rising trend line over here, or we might just want to plot a Fibonacci to see. Right, that could be the retracement level of 61.8%. Right, so that is for the Australia against the New Zealand dollar. So right now we just want to wait for price to touch the bottom of this range at the price of 1.0930, and of course the upside is all the way to the top of the range. Alright, next will be the dollar against the Canadian dollar. The US dollar against the Canadian dollar is that, right, we did touch on this. There's a rising trend channel. We expect the price to touch the bottom and to appreciate to rebound from there. But right now, what we are seeing is that price has broken below, and therefore, zooming out, or rather going to the day one chart, I plotted a Fibonacci retracement, and over here we see that price. We shall wait for price to touch the retracement level of 30.2% at the price of 1.1142 to wait for a long opportunity. Alright, end of the day, we are still pretty bullish on the US dollar. Alright, just that it has broken the one of the key level over here. But then if I were to replot this, okay, all the way from the bottom, right, it connects the low over here. Right, it does kind of fits perfectly. So we're just gonna wait for price came all the way down to come all the way down, reaches the retracement level of the 0.2%. At the same time, at the rising trend line itself, this could give a very good long opportunity. All right, and well, if we were to break a little bit further, then well, we'll just have to watch and see how it goes. Alright, and finally, I would just like to touch on the euro against Australia dollar. Quite similar to the Australia against New Zealand dollar is that there is a range over here, and right now we are seeing the price is beginning to rebound. So, well, this is good for intraday traders. If you would like to enter, it is probably right now, and but just to manage your risk, because it's just make sure you manage your risk. On the upside, of course, we are looking at all the way to the top of this range at the price of 1.4576. But just take note that later on there is the German IFO business climate, which will definitely cause some impact to the euro, and of course to this intraday trade if you were to go in. Alright, so that is all for today. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you again.